It's Nick Mesney with Andy Morrison after the Nomads 4-0 victory away at Cefn Druids. Andy, good to get another 90 minutes in the tank, 4-0 and a clean sheet.
Yeah, the pitch is good. There's been a dew on it, and it was quick, so it gives us different kind of problems working on our first touch and a little intricate play around the box, because we've not really had a real great deal of look at that this season yet. And we saw what we need to improve on. We need to improve on our first touch. We need to improve on our appreciation of weight of pass in them final areas, and then choice of whether it's a cross or whether it's a pullback. Because we got into some fantastic areas, but got out of it what we wanted. It's just important that you don't start getting sloppy when you got that much play and that much of the ball, that you get into bad habits and then take them into the games that are important. But yes, I was pleased. I was pleased with the attitude of the lads.
Whilst it was 4-0, could have been many more as well, with the greatest respects to Druids there tonight. A lot of really good play around the edge of the box, like you say.
Yeah, it's not something at this stage of the season that we've looked at too much, because you're playing a Sarajevo, and then we're going to play another European team, so them choice of passes in that final third are not something that you're really focusing on. But we've seen enough there tonight to know that we need to work on that in training and just give the boys different options when they get in beyond. Whether it's a pullback, whether it's a shot, or whether we try something slightly different. It's the new norm, the way things are at the moment, Nick. It's not ideal. You know how meticulous we are in everything we do, from the time we finish training on a Friday until the referee blows the whistle on match day. Everything's detailed right down to the finest points, and at the moment it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to this, because there's nowhere to communicate with the players. There's nowhere to put up your instructions, your set plays. You stood in stands before the game. If it's raining, at least if it's a dog and duck, you can go and stand under a tree. You can't stand under a tree, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to this, because it's very difficult. But it's going to be difficult for both teams. I've got to keep reminding myself that. But it's far from ideal, and I hope it changes pretty quickly.
And obviously, coming on Monday now, we've got the draw for the Europa League as well. You mentioned that there. Obviously, we know we're going to get a massive challenge in whoever we face there.
Yeah, listen, it's great. There's 3 teams in the second round. 3 Welsh teams is fantastic, and whoever you get, it's going to be incredibly tough and great. That's what you work the whole season for. The object of a season, of whatever team, whether it's a Scottish team or the Welsh team, league, is to win as many games as you can, and then that gets you into Europe. Then you're going to come up against a very good team. You try your best to stay in that as long as you can, and then when you're out of that, you start again, and the process starts again. That's what the league's about. That's what we're about. That's what every team in this league is. So, it's great that we've got 3 teams in there, and we're all fighting on those 3 fronts. Is fantastic.